seen from Will Cuylle in the last 2 games that he's been with the line in terms of, is his game different on the line, the same on the line?
I don't know if it's so much the line. I think I still maintain he's done a good job defensively. No matter what line he plays on, he's, like you said, we go through a lot of stuff after a game and try to get better in some areas, and his name or his video hardly ever comes up, things that need to be corrected or adjusted, so pretty smart. I think he's done a good job with that respect. With regard to his game in Montreal, I thought he was fast, physical, as he always is, but his speed and his ability to create, I think, was noticeable as well. He's a big part of that game-tying goal, just his presence in front of the net. He goes to the hard areas, and so I don't know if it's changed much, his role or his instruction, but I do think he played a really good game in Montreal.
Yeah, no, I only ask because obviously that line you used in a different way than you would use the Bonino line, and so I was just wondering if anything has changed for him.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily come with different instructions. The game stays the same, the plan stays the same. I think you have to have understand when you're out there against a real top line, and things that you may want to avoid or things that you may want to do because you're playing against a line that is really has a dynamic flair to it on the opposition. And so how you handle the puck, how you check, how you defend, I think all of that comes into play. But I think he's done a really good job no matter what line he's played on, but there's been no different instructions with regard to any line that he goes to.
Do you think those two guys go complementing well with what they bring to the game, with what they're asked to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Will's done a good job pretty much for the whole year, and so I think he did a good job when the lines were different real early in the year. I think he's done a good job when he was with Bonino. It's just the makeup of what I might be looking for inside the line. We moved him down there, and I don't know how long that'll play out, and a few players still out of the lineup, so we'll sort all that out when it comes back.
How encouraging was seeing on Fox break that goalless drought? Kind of he's coming back from injury.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it was weighing on him. He's still close to a point a game defenseman, and it was a big goal at the time, so that was good. I was happy for that reason, but I hadn't thought about that too much. Like, man, we got to get this guy scoring. He's still making plays and doing his thing out there, but he might answer that differently. Maybe it was weighing on him, but I didn't think about it that way. I didn't catch that vibe from him. As long as he's defending well and he's moving pucks and creating offensively and contributing 5-on-5, contributing on the power play, that's what we're looking for.
Late in the Montreal game, just cutting down some ice time for some of the lines at the end, was that just chasing the comeback?
We're just chasing it, just trying to. I thought we had a ton of looks, ton of chances. It seems like the ones they gave up, their looks were pretty good too. But I think that happens when you press the game a little bit. We hit the post a couple times. They hit it 2 or 3 times. Thought the overtime was good, and we shortened it up there. I thought we did a good job after being down by the deficit that we were down. I thought we did a really good job fighting back in that game, and yeah, we were pressing. It wasn't wasn't trying to cut anybody's ice or message anything inside of that. We're just trying to get points and win a hockey game, and we needed to score. So
you talked a bit too after the game about getting out of the D zone clean, and it looked like a couple of those instances they made you pay for that. I mean, is that a focus now, or is that just a one-game thing, you think?
Everything you talk about. So it's it happened. You talk about it, try to fix it, try to be better at it, and move on.
Keys to that, though? I mean, I know you don't want to...
It's decision making. Yeah. It's decisions. It's like any sport. You throw a football down the middle and you don't know where it's going. There's no guarantee there. Just whip a basketball to the center of the court. It's good chance it goes back the other way really quick. I think we just got to continue to try and be mindful of our decisions on breakouts through the neutral zone, certainly at the offensive zone blue line, those areas where things can turn around really quick.
What stands out about Vancouver?
What was that?
What stands out about Vancouver?
They're high octane. I mean, they're for me one of the most dangerous teams offensively in the league. They can move it from their forwards up front to their back end as well. They've gotten really good goaltending, and so I think tonight defensively we're going to need to be sharp.
thinking Kako seems to be doing more,
Yep.
Ramping up a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, how close would you say he might be to returning to full practice?
Yeah, there was no real restrictions on him today, and so, with regard to maybe changing jersey color, maybe close.
And also, I probably should just check in on Philip and see, I'm sure you're in constant contact with him. What's news there? Anything change?
No, we're still on a plan where he's over training and improving.
He is skating over there?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.